Hey, Hubex hier zu einer weiteren Folge von Dreamfall Chapters. Ja, wir sind wieder hier und... Tja. Letztes Mal ist sehr viel passiert.
Why am I locked up in here? Let me out!
I can't do that, but I promise I'll explain. Just try to relax.
Pointless. Please,
Maybe she respond to anger.
Is that... Open this up right
Dad?
now. Let me go. Dad, what's happening? Or I swear out.
Calm down. He can't. Getting upset won't help you
What did you
or your
do?
father. After we're done, you can leave. You and Gabrielle. That was the deal.
Done with what?
The culmination of 30 years of research. My life's work. Rebooting the world.
What? Warum?
I will explain, and hopefully you'll understand. But first, I do need you to calm down and be rational. Nothing good will come from panicking.
She's right.
That's better. Deep breath, Zoe. Now listen to me. For the past year and a half, you've been in a coma inside Jiva's labs in Mumbai. You've been dreaming.
No, that's not possible.
Hold on, I'm not saying it's all been a dream. Everything you've experienced has been real. That's what's so amazing and exciting, Zoe. While you were dreaming, you projected a physical binary of yourself into the waking world. Think of it like entangled particles, one copy here in my lab and one in Europolis. You dreamed yourself a new life in Propast, and it came to be as real as anything.
But why?
Two reasons. Misdirection, to keep Wadi Corp off our backs, and more importantly, to trigger your memories and activate your latent powers. We needed you to return to that parallel otherworld to find and absorb a primal source of dreaming energy to fulfill your potential.
Lux, are you there?
You have a unique skill. You must have realized this by now. You can reshape reality.
I'm a dreamer.
There have always been stories of those born with the power to change the world, but I couldn't wait around for that to happen, so your father and I made you.
How's Gabrielle involved? They were married. Of course they made me. What does she mean?
What do you mean by made?
You were the first experiment, our first creation. We designed you, the first manufactured dreamer. You were born in this lab. There were other experiments, half-sisters. Faith, of course, the final girl. She was a mistake. And you met Hannah not so long ago. She was the second experiment, after you. You were drawn to each other, and she was drawn here, to Aingana, to the dreams. I know she's in Mumbai, but she's not strong enough to affect anything. She poses no threat. None of them worked out, not the way we intended, and I didn't think you would either. So I let your father take you away when you were a toddler. He cared so much about you, he was willing to give up everything, his life, his career. Me? How could I say no? It wasn't until you connected to a dream machine that I realized your powers were there, only latent. That's why I put you in a coma and brought you back here. I did it to protect you. If I hadn't, Wadi would have taken you. Your father had no choice but to come along. He did what he had to do to keep you safe. We both did. We saved your life, Zoe. And we made a deal. Gabrielle would help me finish what we'd begun. We'd be partners again. And then, afterwards, he could take you home. I'd leave you alone. The deal still stands, once we finish changing the world.
Das ist krank.
Helena is clearly unstable. Did she just say what I think she's...
Changing what?
Changing everything. For the better. I need you to understand this. We're going to remake the world. You and I.
How?
I don't have time to go into details, but there's a place we go when we dream.
Story time.
Oh.
Different cultures have different names for it. The Aranda people of Australia call it dream time. Think of it as the initial state of all matter and energy in every possible universe. The blueprint. All realities originated in this initial state, and they remain entangled, evolving, one universe affecting another. Wave energies are fueled by dreams. Particles in our world are entangled with particles in Arcadia because they were created together in story time. Eingana has the power to change the wave field, and thus the observable universe through dreams.
Wati, the dream machine. They must somehow be connected to Helena and Jiva.
So what's Waticorp's role in this?
Wadi funded us, funded the development of the Dream Machine. We needed to collect and store dream energy. The Dream Machine facilitated that. They thought we were working for them, not the other way around. Wadi just wanted brainwashed consumers. They wanted to sell their silly toy to billions and rule over a virtual world. They have no imagination.
How does Arcadia fit into the puzzle?
And Arcadia?
One of many worlds spawned from dreams. A world of... I'm a scientist. I don't understand magic. It's chaotic, complex, and unpredictable. Magic is dangerous, and it has no place in a rational universe. But we needed it. We had to bridge the divide in order to store these vast quantities of dream energy. We put things in motion to return you to Arcadia, but you did most of the work yourself. Of course, we had help on the other side, a partner, but he didn't... You did it on your own, Zoe. You were compelled to connect with the primal force that inhabited the initial state before this universe. That was only possible by crossing the divide. Something called you there. Some force guided you. I don't know how to quantify it or explain it, but you succeeded. You absorbed the energy, and it didn't kill you. You got stronger. Strong enough to wake up and break out sooner than anticipated, but the timing ended up being perfect. You've reached your full potential. You're finally ready to interface with Eingana.
What about my friends in Propast?
If I dreamed myself into Europolis, what about Reza? My friends? Were they...
Dreams? No, you don't understand. They're real. All of it was real, Zoe. You were there in Propast, a physical projection walking amongst real people. A three-dimensional copy made flesh using the power of dreams. And they never realized. Well, at least most of them didn't. I sent someone to protect you in case anything went wrong. It's a good thing I did, too. Things spun out of control. Falk Friedman saved your life. As for Reza, it's more complicated. He's been an unwitting agent of Wati.
Oh.
His reckless investigations caught their attention. They needed to manipulate the press, and they wanted to keep an eye on you. He was an easy tool, so they brainwashed him. We'll fix Reza, I promise.
She's mentioned Eingana several times now. It sounds important. And familiar.
Ja, deswegen hatte wahrscheinlich Zoe am Abschluss von Dreamfall, The Longest Journey, gesagt, er sei nicht mehr der echte Reza.
Eingana?
Meet Eingana. It took me decades to design and build her. She spans dimensions, taps into the dream energies. She's quite the thing. But she's actually not the first. Wadi had the prototype. They used her to operate the beta version of DreamNet. After she was destroyed, we built Eingana 2. She operates the version of DreamNet currently processing and recording the dreams of hundreds of millions of Dream Machine users. And now, we're reversing the process. With you as the conduit, connecting quantum fields, connecting dreamtime with reality, Eingana will begin to alter our observable universe.
Das klingt sehr gefährlich.
Zoe, you won't need to do anything. She knows what to do. I've programmed her, and my template will guide her. Together, you'll make a better world. A world without sickness or death. A world without superstition, intolerance. A world where everyone's equal, where justice and compassion will prevail. A world not ruled by corporations or religions, but by science and logic, by rational thought. A better world.
I need to stall for time.
keep her talking until I can figure out a way to open this pod.
How will you accomplish all of this?
I know you have more questions, but we need to get started before those goons break down the doors and ruin everything.
Helena, wait.
Here we go.
Okay. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wohin das Ganze es geht. Ich dachte, ich hätte, aber ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich habe echt keine Ahnung. Oh, wir sind wieder hier. Und Crow auch.
Crow? Crow, is that you?
I think so. I'm supposed to show you something.
What? Why? What are you doing here? And where is here?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a bit. I don't feel right. I'm not sure what happened, and I'm not sure I'm all here, if that makes sense.
Ja, du bist tot, Crow.
No.
No. Yeah, no. I can see how that makes no sense.
What are you supposed to show me?
Oh, I almost forgot. So the ghost in the machine told me to do this thing. This one last thing. The ghost said that this has been my destiny all along. I don't expect you'll know what I'm talking about.
Crow, I don't even know where this is. A minute ago, I was inside a pod in a lab, and
We're
now...
inside the quantum weave that makes all the stories. This is reality's blueprint. How did I know that? What does quantum mean? What's a blueprint?
Well, that explains everything.
That was sarcasm. I detect sarcasm.
This ghost in the machine, who was it?
No idea. I remember nothing before meeting you here, aside from a ghost telling me to show you what I'm about to show you. And I don't even know what that is.
Show me what? There's nothing here.
Let's go find it.
Als Crow in die Maschine gefallen ist, ist wohl sein Geist auch hier geblieben. Und das ist der Anfang von Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. Der Raum, den erkenne ich sofort.
Does this look at all familiar to you?
It looks like a monastery.
There you go. Maybe that's it.
That doesn't really help. Hey, that looks like a diary.
Wie der Anfang von Dreamfall, The Longest Journey.
I am at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance. But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up. Brian Westhouse.
Ich wusste.
Brian Westhouse. Our Westhouse.
The plot thickens.
Thickens are just getting more muddled. I don't know what this is supposed to tell us.
That Westhouse is involved?
There's that, I guess.
Come on, there's more.
Wo? Hier? Oder hier draußen?
We're ready, traveler. Your journey is about to begin.
I've seen stuff like that in films, but never in real life. This looks like a Buddhist temple.
The ritual is ready.
Okay, ist noch nicht
Step
alles
onto the
übersetzt.
dais, traveler.
Das ist Brian Westhouse.
Okay, so what just happened?
Portals. They're all over the place. Let's follow him.
Through the... Wait! This is the story time.
You know this place?
I remember. I was here. For a long time. It's the place between. I didn't want to wake up and they needed me. The people who were dreaming. They were sick. I tried to help them.
Ja.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But we need to see what's going on. I'm supposed to show you this.
What are you doing here? You cannot be here. It will find you.
I don't... Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly. You cannot stay.
I don't know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you done?
What do you mean? What?
The undreaming.
God. What is that? What? No. No. No.
Das ist der Anfang von Dreamfall, the longest journey.
What is that terrifying thing?
That's the undreaming. I know it is. I feel it.
Well, that's going to give me nightmares for a long, long time.
The undreaming entered Westhouse.
It sure did.
Was he looking for it? Is that why he came here? Or was it an accident?
I guess that's what you're supposed to figure out. Come on, we have more places to visit.
Und das ist Brian Westhouse. Jupp. Also tatsächlich. Interlude 4, Songlines.
Home, sweet home. The house feels strangely quiet. It must be, what, a year since I last visited? And who knows how long it's been for the house. Could be a day, could be decades. Balance. I need to get moving. There's not much time until the song lines align. Let's see. Elixir, a good rope, a spatula. Chop chop saga.
Tja, jetzt ist mir sehr viel passiert.
Oh, I was a handful back then. It's a miracle Papa didn't lock me in my room. Not that it would have done much good. Paths and portals everywhere.
Ja.
I got pretty good, to be honest, and it comes in handy. There's not that many people who can create songlines. I don't need to shape a songline today. Today, I have paths to follow. I still don't like to go into the downstairs. It's not anchored in the same way. There are rifts, ether vapors, not to mention, void beetles. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back.
Tja, wie gesagt, letztes Mal ist viel passiert und heute sind wir mit Saga unterwegs. Werden hier
Spatula? Check.
Werden hier mehr oder weniger abschließen. Bald mal. Weil letztes Mal war echt... Ich hätte fast zu heulen begonnen, tatsächlich.
I'm out of the elixir. Okay, I
Also guckt sich an, was letztes Mal war.
Saga, this is all part of the plan. I'm fairly certain the recipe's in the compendium. There should be enough time to prepare a bottle. Prophecies can't be wrong, can they? No. Right?
Ah, hier ist der Companion, okay.
Let's see. Elixir of extraordinary extra-human strength, elixir of multiple consecutive climaxes, elixir of selective remembrance.
Ist tatsächlich noch nicht auf Deutsch übersetzt worden. Soweit bin ich schon, aber gut.
Elixir of delayed onset of mortality. That's the one. Keep ticking after you've taken a licking. Page 108. Dried blood bog blossoms, leaf of void oak, boiled in strong liquor. Those things should be easy enough to find around here.
What? Okay, steht hier. Na, Gott sei Dank. Flask.
Ready for elixir making.
Sind die hier oben nicht? Anscheinend nicht. Okay. Ich muss noch jemanden Seil finden.
I barely remember her. And I barely think about her anymore. It was time to let go. Shepherd's heart. A powerful herb, but not what I need today. If I was making a broth to cure path sickness, sure. Delaying death? Not so useful.
Nochmal Shepherds.
Isn't the house supposed to take care of all living things inside it? I didn't know I had to water the flowers. Oh, but wait, maybe... Dried blood bog blossoms. Check.
Ja, schau. Haben wir schon eine Sache gefunden. Void Oak Leaves. Okay.
I'm not a writer. I can play, I can paint, but I didn't inherit her talents. I'm not sure what to do with the place. It's not like I can put it on the open market. Transdimensional domicile for sale. Fully furnished. Beware, temporal shifts and transdimensional tears.
Ja, so schaut's aus. Was haben wir hier? Bücher?
I devoured those books when I was younger. It was all I had of the outside world. My books and Uncle Galeth. But he was careful not to say too much. He knew I was too curious.
Irgendwo muss es hier ja sein. Ich hätte wahrscheinlich das zweite Mal rundherum gehen müssen, aber das schaut mehr aus wie der Alkohol vielleicht hier.
I'm not sticking around very long. Next time.
Ach hier, schau. War kurz das Symbol. Jetzt komm schon. Hier war kurz das Symbol, danke.
Great wine, but not enough alcohol for my purposes. Also, boiling this would be sacrilege.
Okay.
I think I know most of them by heart still. I didn't have a lot of choices back then.
Ist das Kerzenöl oder hier? Nee, okay. Hier will er nicht. Okay. Ich nehme mal an, eventuell ist so ein Blatt zwischen den Büchern. Weil mittlerweile...
I devoured those books when I was younger. I think I know most of them by heart still. I didn't have a lot of choices back then. I don't think I'm ever moving back. Maybe in my twilight years? No. There are better places. Warmer places.
Irgendwo hier in dem Raum muss doch was sein. So sind doch die Level Designs hier, ne? Ach, hier, schau, guck doch.
Jade Green Baiju. High-grade stuff, too. I'd almost forgotten about this little bottle of liquor.
Schau.
More than good enough.
Und dann... Ah, jetzt nochmal Wein. Okay, Wein braucht man nicht. Hier ist das Seil. Guck doch mal an. Heute sind wir gut unterwegs. Wahnsinn. Ich dachte, wir brauchen hier so wieder so 20 Minuten. Naja. Dried White Oaks. Vielleicht hier noch irgendwo. Oh, Huxley.
I thought Papa got rid of Hugsy. Did he find his way back? It wouldn't surprise me.
Tja. Ich muss wahrscheinlich...
Much as I want to, I can't just wander down random paths today. I have prophecies to fulfill.
Kann ich hier hoch mal? Vielleicht ist hier was drin.
There's nothing I need in there.
Ja, natürlich nicht. Das heißt, ich brauche nur die Leaves.
I'll move those out of here someday.
Frage ist, wo sind die Leaves? Hier auf jeden Fall nicht.
Too many memories. Was I happy here? I was basically a prisoner, but I guess I didn't know any better.
Das stimmt. Wait, also das ist nur ein Eimer. Da muss das letzte Stück ja hier drin sein, ne? Mehr oder
I
weniger.
don't know if I like it.
Leaves. Ach, guck doch mal an.
But there should be void oak leaves here. Leaf of void oak. Nice and dry. I think that's it. That wasn't too bad. And there's still time on the clock. Time to boil up some elixir.
Ach, guck doch einer an. Zufällig haben wir diese Sachen.
No, this doesn't look right. Ready for elixir make. Bring the alcohol to a boil. Okay. Mix in the fine dust of dry crumpled leaf. Add whole blossoms. And bring the mixture back to a boil. Easy as alchemy. Which is so much easier than science.
Das denke ich mir.
That's the alcohol heating nicely. Nice. Bit of a waste, but it's for a good cause.
Soll ich dann gleich die Blätter reintun?
Dried leaf, crumpled to a fine dust.
Und dann natürlich
And
Blüten.
whole blossoms. Perfect. Now it just needs to boil again. How do I know when this is done? Will there be a...
Puff.
Definitely a poof. Looks the right color. And it's already cooled down. I love alchemy. So much easier than chemistry. Laws of science need not apply. Rope, spatula, elixir. Check, check, and check. I think that's everything. With only minutes to spare, you'd almost think the stars are aligning on purpose. Except no stars, paths. Time to go knock down a wall.
Oh, time to knock down a wall. Dann nehmen wir doch gleich mal einen Hammer hier. Und natürlich, wo ist die einzige Wand, die wir wissen, weil wir hier immer aufgepasst haben? Genau. Die hier.
With my bare hands? No, Papa did.
Nee, nicht mit dem Vorschlaghammer eher. Na, guck mal einer an. Ja, wow. Das steht auf jeden Fall... Okay, dann doch. Hauptsache immer den MP3-Player mit dabei haben. Pff. Ja, trotzdem cool Charakter. Vom Design her. Dann mal durch da. Was ist mit dem Interlude? Tatsächlich nicht.
You know that feeling when paths don't line up with where you want to go? That feeling. In all all fairness,